It's holy matrimony, love wrapped in grace, honesty the cornerstone, openness embrace, transparency the power to make it through, Christ in the center, making all things new. Welcome to the base camp.
Couples desperately want rules, as if there was this magical formula.
But you're giving your heart, even if it's a tiny bit, to somebody else.
Don't confuse something being unresolved with something being abandoned. Who gets the thermostat?
Oh, that's compromise, man.
Nope. The answer's me.
Hey guys, welcome to Marriage Base Camp podcast. I'm here with my wonderful husband, Robert.
I'm the wonderful one.
You're the wonderful one.
Yeah. Welcome back, guys. Today, here's what we're going to do today. We're going to do some rapid fire questions. Not like rapid, but just sort of back-to-back questions, finding out if what both of you do in marriage is normal or not. A lot of people wonder, hey, is what we do normal? Is it?
Should be fun.
It should be fun.
I don't know. By the way, I don't know any of this stuff. I'm coming to...
Shelly has not seen any of these questions in advance.
Yikes.
So this would be fun. You get the hot takes.
Unfiltered.
Okay, you ready?
Sure.
Let's jump in. Separate blankets. Is it a marriage saver or a marriage failure?
Like on the bed?
Yeah, like using separate blankets.
Sure, you don't have to fight over it.
Okay.
Might be a good idea.
Yeah. Have you ever? We've
never done that.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of anybody doing that?
Yeah.
Separate blankets.
Yeah. Same bed, but separate blankets.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes at night when I pull them back over on my side, I want my own blanket.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. We're just airing all the
there you go.
The dirty laundry. So what was your answer? Is it a marriage saver or is it a marriage failure? If you have to use
both.
or if you use.
I don't think it's going to save your marriage. I don't think it's going to kill your marriage. I think it's just a preference, maybe.
There's a word.
Just if your husband's constantly still in the blanket or your wife is, then just get your own.
Yeah. I think the obvious answer would be whatever helps you sleep, right?
Yeah.
However, I don't know that proximity necessarily equals intimacy. Yeah. So what I'm saying is you can share a blanket and still be emotionally miles apart from one another.
Yeah.
Or you could have separate blankets and have a really strong, be incredibly connected in your marriage. And so, like you said, it's a preference. I wouldn't turn your preferences into some kind of measurement of love. So I will say this though. Maybe I should have asked you if I could share this first.
Oh no.
About what you do sometimes in your sleep.
What do I do?
Like
I don't know.
Like with your legs.
You do it too. You have that stuff in your eye too.
Yeah. You move your legs a lot.
I do.
You're a little bit restless.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes a separate blanket might be.
Is that what this whole thing's about? You're asking for a separate blanket?
No. It's veiled in a podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that was easy. I mean, we started off with an easy one. How about this one? What about separate bank accounts? Should a couple, because typically couples, they come together, they have their own bank accounts. Should they keep them separate? Should they automatically join them, etc.?
I'm kind of old school. I think you should join them. I don't know if that's old school, but just because.
I think old school would be like the husband had one and the wife never saw it. That would probably be old school.
Yeah, I think you should join your bank accounts because you're together, not I don't know. It's weird to me, like when people do have separate bank accounts and one's like they split the bills. I'll pay the mortgage out of my account. You're paying whatever out of your account.
Yeah.
That just seems very foreign to me.
Have you ever talked to anybody in to where they've explained why they do that?
No.
Surely there's an explanation, right?
I think it was maybe easier.
I recently talked
I
to
don't
a
know.
couple who had been married over 30 years,
30 years.
and they just now joined bank accounts for the first time.
Why? Like, why? I mean, why start now? After 30 years?
Yeah, well, here's the deal. It's not like they've been unhappily married.
Yeah.
It's just that's what they've done for the last 30 plus years.
That seems way more work to have two different bank accounts than just one. Like, it takes way more communication between the two of you, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it's just seems more work.
I think it's not that we're trying to take a middle road here. Actually, I'm not. And it doesn't sound like you are either. Like, separate accounts, I can still operate our money. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible to do it. And just because you have a joint account doesn't mean that's a good thing. A joint account can still be controlled by one spouse.
Yeah.
So simply because you join them together doesn't mean, oh, we're doing the right thing. I would ask couples, if you're out there, what about visibility? Like, is there equal visibility? So say you have separate accounts. How separate are they? Are they hidden? Hidden meaning like, I have an account, but you don't really know what's in there.
I don't have the access to.
You don't have access
passwords.
to. Yeah. Are there shared goals? That sort of thing. However, all that, I would agree with you. I say join them. I just think the benefit of having separate accounts doesn't outweigh the openness and oneness and vulnerability of having one account.
Because we sit down and pay bills together and budget together. Like, we do all that together. So
yeah, I don't know of any tax advantage of having separate accounts.
I don't either.
I don't know. Maybe if someone they're a private owner of a business and you have a business account, but you still have your personal.
Yeah, I'm talking about personal accounts.
Yeah. I say join them. Not because it's going to make everything great. I just think that I don't know that the benefit of having separate accounts outweighs the benefit of having a joint account. I guess
I would say having a joint account does make buying gifts for each other a little more difficult, though.
That it does.
Because you're like, what would you buy at Home Depot? Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, Amazon makes that easier because, it's like, I don't know what you bought on Amazon. I just know you bought something from Amazon. But yeah, if I go to, if you see a charge from my card at Bath and Body Works,
something's up.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Really? Oh, they got men's stuff. It smells good.
But do they?
They do.
They say it's men's stuff, but it smells just like the woman's stuff.
No, it doesn't.
It does. We might get in an argument after all.
You
these
have one of
questions.
the lotions from Bath and Body Works.
That's true.
And it doesn't.
But it smells. I mean, I wouldn't say that that's like a manly scent. I just like the way it smells.
Okay.
I don't know what a manly. This is getting off the rails quick. Okay.
All right, we're going on.
Here's another one. Going to bed angry. Here's the context of the question. Is it okay to? Is it not okay to? Like all that, because people have different opinions. What say you?
It really depends. Like if you haven't talked about it, like something happens and you just go to bed pissed off and the other person has no idea. I don't think that's smart.
Okay.
But if like you've had a conversation, it's late at night, you need to talk about in the morning.
Yeah.
Like maybe going to bed hurt or still have wrestling with some things, but you know you're going to talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah. Because there are people who are like, we have to solve this
before the sun goes down,
or before the sun comes up.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Like we have to solve this. So we're going to stay up all night.
Yeah. That's
and fix this.
Exhausting.
Yeah. And I think here's what I think most people in Christian circles, at least, they use the passage from Ephesians chapter 4, which says, in your anger, do not sin, do not let the sun go down while you're still angry, sort of thing. And so they take that to mean, oh, I got to get unangry before I go to bed.
What do you think that passage really means?
Well, here's the deal. In Ephesians chapter 4, Paul's talking about unity, right? He's not specifically talking about marriage yet. He will in chapter 5, as it relates to unity. But everybody that I know has always interpreted that passage in the context of being married. And it's like, well, we're married, so we can't go to bed angry. We can't go to sleep angry.
But if you're not married, can you go to bed angry?
I know there's so many. It's like, man, don't be so literal with that, because if you are, it says, don't let the sun go down on while you're still angry. That means, what if you get angry after the sun has already gone down? What if the fight happens at 10 p.m.? Does that mean you can go to bed angry? Or does that mean you have to figure it out before the sun comes back up the next morning? What happens if you live in Alaska and the sun doesn't set for like 3 months out of the year? Do you have 3 months to be angry?
Yeah, totally.
Because technically the sun hasn't gone down. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, like look at the heart. I think the heart of the passage is, the more you let that resentment, like you said, the more you let that resentment fuel, the more that one spouse just lays there pissed off at the other one's snoring, right? They don't even know. Right. That's gonna
backfire.
Hurt. It's gonna hurt long term. Yeah. I think we both would agree. Tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, sometimes the best thing you can do is, man, take a time out and get some sleep.
Take a nap.
Right?
Yeah.
Just, hey, can we just table this? We're both tired.
Right.
We need some sleep.
Best decisions when you're exhausted.
We're not thinking clearly anyway. Yeah. Absolutely. Anyway, I would say don't confuse something being unresolved with something being abandoned.
Yeah.
If you got somebody who just wants to table it and then go to sleep and never bring it back up,
that's not good.
That's abandoning the issue.
Right.
But take a break, get some sleep. Tomorrow it will be there.
Yep.
Talk about it. Anything else to add on that one?
I don't think so.
All right. What about sleeping in separate bedrooms?
No. Like I've also seen a couple times where people have like their own floors. Like they're not just their own bedroom, but their own like living room, kitchenette, all of it. Like that's really weird. But it just doesn't promote intimacy or unity, or just kind of.
Why do you think people? What typically starts that conversation?
It could be that the other one snores really loud. Moves their legs a lot. Yeah. I don't know. Like it could be something medical.
I was trying to think through the possible reasons why people would think, you know what, this is a viable option. I thought about differing schedules.
Yeah.
Say somebody works night shift and the other one, works during the day, and that whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I see where you would think that could help solve some things. The whole snoring thing, though, look, get a CPAP, man. Like life is too short not to deal with your sleep apnea.
Yeah, because I mean, there was.
I'm not saying it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. I snored for a long time.
And I would sleep on the couch a lot of nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was miserable.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how miserable I was.
Yeah. If you're snoring, please
go to the doctor, dude. Like, seriously, is your pride that strong that you won't even go to the doctor and get some help with your sleep?
Yeah.
Trust me. Everybody will be happy.
Yeah. I mean, other reasons could be like they're having marriage issues and want to separate.
Yeah. For a season. You're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of other ways.
Some people just really love their sleep and they don't want anything bothering their sleep. And
yeah, I mean, I don't know. It would be weird to me for us to have different rooms.
Yeah.
I would feel disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
So that's me.
Yeah. We have one of those beds. We have one of those bed frames that adjusts,
moves. Yeah.
And when I'm explaining this for our audience, when we went to get our bed, they were like, "Hey, it comes with this free movable bed frame. You know, you can tilt like the top, the head and the feet up and stuff." And we thought that's the dumbest thing. Like who, like what? When would you ever need that? And after having it, it's like, whoa, this is pretty nice.
Yeah.
But our problem is our bed mattress is just one. It's just
one. We have a king size bed.
Yeah, it's one big mattress. And so like I can't lift up my feet or whatever without also lifting your feet up. Right. So tip, if you're going to do that, get one of those like
it's like two twin mattresses basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just push them together. Although when you did have surgery on your foot.
Yeah.
You had to sleep with your foot up. And I didn't want to sleep with my feet out.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I slept on a queen mattress in our bed. In our bedroom.
Yeah.
And you slept in the bed.
As we're asking these questions, I'm just thinking, man, if you're using separate blankets, you have separate bank accounts, you have separate beds, that's probably a sign of a lack of unity.
Yeah.
More than anything else. So you may be couching it as
convenient.
I've always protected my money.
Right, yeah.
I really like my sleep. I don't like to be bothered by.
Sounds really selfish.
Like what I'm saying is, I don't think it's about your money. I don't think it's about your sleep at that point. If everything is starting to become separate, there's a bigger issue there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready for the next one? Or
Sure.
What about this? Location sharing.
Oh. Yes. Why would you not? That's the weirdest thing ever.
To not, you mean?
To not. I mean, granted, that's new technology to us. 15 years ago, I could not have looked your location up. But it's nice. I can just be like, where's he at? He's on his way home. If you're not sharing a location, why? What do you have to hide?
Let me throw a wrench.
Oh, great.
I agree with you. Let me throw a wrench in there. You're talking about transparency.
Yeah.
What about when it becomes about surveillance?
What does that mean? Like someone's like stalking you?
Well, not stalking you, but like
controlling.
Yeah, checking in on you. Like, where's Shelly?
Oh,
she's been there, twice this week. What's she doing? Going back there?
That's creepy.
It may be creepy. Listen, it happens.
Yeah. If it was a control thing and you were obsessed about where I was constantly and why are you there and you've been there for an hour or whatever, I probably wouldn't share my location. Like, I'll just turn that thing off.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why all of these are like kind of kind of questionable. People have questions about
In a
this.
healthy relationship, with you have nothing to hide and there's no abuse, why not share your location? If
Yeah.
your husband is abusive and controlling, then get marriage counseling and maybe not share your location.
Yeah. On one hand, like you said, what do you have to hide?
Yeah.
On the other hand, why are you surveilling your spouse?
Right. Yeah. I mean, if there's been like some infidelity, mistrust, that's a little different than control and power.
Yeah. Or some sort of substance abuse, you know.
Like if they're at the bar or something, or what do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, these are not easily answered questions.
No.
I mean, there's one of the things that
It's just two sides.
one of the things that I noticed looking at these was there's an easy, obvious answer. There's like the, oh yeah, sure, of course not, you know. But listen,
Right.
like there's always little variables in these that couples experience for different reasons.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, in my brain, I automatically assume they're a healthy marriage.
Wait, I know you do.
So that's how I'm answering it from a healthy marriage, but that's not.
Not always the case.
That's really, really not the case most of the time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So maybe I shouldn't look at it from those lenses.
No, I think that's a healthy
It's
lens
healthy.
to look at. I'm not saying you should start seeing the devil behind every corner.
It's true.
I think it's important that we just, keep in mind that there are variables.
There are.
It goes to motive, right? It goes to motive.
Yeah.
And
Because if our daughters came to us, 2 of them are married, and they were like freaked out, their husband's stalking them, they're being controlling, like I would advise them to turn off your location. Like have the conversation, get some counseling, and
I would advise them to tell me the location of their spouses.
uh-oh. Oh no.
Yeah, let's move on from that one.
Okay.
Not joints, but joint social media accounts.
Joint social. So like Facebook, things like that?
Yeah, but I mean like where the Facebook account is like Robert and Shelly Kahn.
Oh, I have some people do that.
Yeah.
Um,
Good, bad, healthy, unhealthy,
I don't.
marriage solver, marriage killer. What do you
I
think?
think it would be a marriage hurt killer. I don't know. If you weren't open and honest and transparent with passwords or the messenger thing, or
You're saying having separate accounts, but not having access.
right.
Yeah.
If you had separate accounts, but I never let you see anything that I don't even know. I'm trying to think about Facebook. I think Facebook just has Messenger, and Instagram has, what is that called? Messengers?
Don't ask me.
I don't know. Anyway, where you can send stuff.
I don't use either of those, by the way.
Yeah.
You have my phone number. You can text me. You know where I live. I don't need a third way to communicate.
Right. I don't think it's a big deal. I've never thought about having the same account. I've just never thought. I mean, I tag you in everything.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yes, I do.
It's like both of them
Right.
on one account.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm always kind of confused. I'm like, I don't know who's posting
Yeah.
or who's communicating. Is this the wife or the husband or whatever? I'm not saying I don't ever see a reason for it, but it's just kind of confusing.
Yeah.
I think to me it's the same as sharing locations. Like if you have separate accounts, does the other have access to it?
Yeah.
And if not, I would get curious about that.
Yeah.
We have separate accounts.
We do.
We also have access to each other's accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I wish we only had one account because I'm like, I don't like most of that stuff anyway.
Then I couldn't send you funny videos.
That's true. My life would not be as meaningful without all those little videos you send me.
I think it all goes back to just the health of the marriage and being honest and healthy. And
yeah, one of the reasons I'm asking these questions is because these are these like little things that are way more prevalent than you think,
right?
And people use these to score in a way how their marriage is doing.
So if we don't have a joint account, then something's wrong.
Something's wrong. Yeah, we're trying to hide something, or it's like if we're doing these things that the culture has said is acceptable or not acceptable, if we're not doing those things, then we're doing well. When really behind each one of these, there's so much going on.
Right.
Yeah. Here's one.
Okay.
What about vacations without your spouse?
What? Okay, because I've gone on one trip in our almost 30 years of marriage without you. And I went on like a small retreat and then had a couple of days by myself.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
But if you're going on like only on vacations without your spouse,
yeah,
that's really weird. I mean, you've gone on, I wouldn't say vacation, but you've gone on trips without me.
Yeah. I would also not say vacation.
Yeah, I would say that was a trip.
I would use a word, a trip, a retreat, usually is what it is.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Just a day or two off by myself, spending time with God.
Yeah.
I've done that often.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me, the catching point is that word vacation.
Yeah.
Because vacation to me is different than that.
Right. Yeah, retreat, and that's very different than just going on a vacation.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we call vacations just with the two of us, but when we take our kids, it's a trip.
Yeah.
But when it's just ourselves, then it's a retreat.
Yeah.
There you go.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying that a 1 to 2 day excursion
where you just need a break
at a retreat center is one thing. But if you're going to Costa Rica for 2 weeks without the other one,
that's kind of weird.
That's different.
Yeah. It would drive me insane to be somewhere beautiful, having fun, and you not be there.
Yeah.
That would just be.
That used to be my job.
It's true.
When I traveled.
Yeah.
Some of you guys don't know I was in outside sales and I traveled a lot, and I never went to Costa Rica, but like I went to a lot of cool places in this country alone and hated it.
Yeah.
Some people love it. I hated it.
Yeah, I'd hate it. I mean, I didn't like it either because you'd call me and be like, I'm so-and-so. And I'm like, really? I have a screaming child.
But what I'm saying is there are people who view what we would see as okay, that 1 to 2 day retreat excursion. They see that 2 week trip
the same
to Panama the same. It's just what they do.
Okay, but are you doing that and a vacation with your spouse?
At the expense of
a
vacation with your spouse?
Right. Are you only going on the trip by yourself and never going with your spouse?
Yeah.
Or do you both have separate, little trips by yourself just to rest and be with God and then have a vacation together? I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, I think it's a heart.
These are sticky, man. Like, yeah. Here's one a little bit different than those. How often should you go on a date night?
Like out of the house? Or does it matter?
I didn't specify that. I'm just saying, how often should you have a date night?
Some people are really strict on the like once a week, once a month. I forgot how some people do like quarterly, you do trips together or something, whatever.
Yeah.
We try to do a trip by ourselves without the kids once a year, at least. I don't know, because I don't think we do date nights, but we don't leave our house a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like, especially when the kids were little, because, man, babysitters and dinner, it's expensive.
Yeah.
And we were not wealthy at all.
Not in the place to be expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we would just do movie nights, put the kids to bed, things like that. Even now, like we'll just go sit outside, or sometimes like during the day, we'll go sit outside. I feel like that's, I don't know what you consider a date. Like we have to get dressed up.
Yeah, it's different for like some people do. They're like a date means dress up and $100 at a restaurant. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To me,
for some people, date means a plane to Paris.
Yeah. Dang.
I mean, it's all relative, right?
Yeah, because to me, we could go sit outside for an hour. We've done that. Like we've gotten like into the store and bought things to make like drinks with, or cheese and crackers and stuff.
Yeah.
And just sit out on the back porch.
We've gone to we've done lunches a lot.
Yeah, we do.
We have that flexibility. We can do that sometimes.
We go eat at like 4:00 and get home by 6, and that's great.
That's how the smart people do it.
In bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say frequency matters less than intentionality.
Like just spending time with your spouse.
Yeah, like you're saying. Like it's not, the goal is not, hey, we went on a date.
Check the box.
Every week or every 2 weeks, or we went on our monthly date.
You could go on a date, sit in a restaurant, and never look at each other.
That part.
Because we see it all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this.
So,
if someone were to ask that couple, how often do you go on a date? And they're like, man, we go on a date every week. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yet that couple on that date never say a word to one another. Or they talk about crap that doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
We don't do a great job. We have to find questions because all we talk about is work and kids.
Yeah.
And work meaning like marriage-based camp or the church or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a lot. So we have to find like
little discussion starters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I would say don't measure the healthier marriage by how often you go out to dinner.
Yeah.
Like you said, that couple, they could go out every night and they're miserable.
Are you having conversation?
And their relationship is suffering.
Yeah.
Or you got the couple who, man, it's like all they can do to go to Wendy's once a month.
Mm-hmm.
But man, they spend quality time with one another as much as they can. Right? I mean, there's variables to this.
Sure.
I would just say, are you still curious about one another? Because if you are, then you can find ways,
right,
to invest.
And I guess because we never were the couple that spent money every week on a date. I mean, we would make it a point when the kids were little, at some point, like once a month, to try to like leave the house, especially as I got a little bit older. But still, it was like cheap.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, and you know, because they were little and it was exhausting, and we needed to get out of the house, and then they get older, and it doesn't necessarily become necessary to leave the house, but it's just as necessary to spend that time together. And so,
I remember when we first got married, we were also dirt poor, and Jack in the Box used to have 2 tacos for $1. And then we found $1 movie theater. we would both get 2 tacos. So that was a $2 meal. And we both go to the movies, and that was also $2, $4 for a date.
Mm.
Yep.
Quality times.
It was great. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't have any kids, and it was $4. So,
Yeah. Don't feel like you have to leave the house, you know,
I
just
don't feel like you have to spend a lot of money.
tell your kids, hey, we're shutting the door. Anything that you see after that's your fault, you know?
Yeah. We did that a couple of times. It was during COVID, maybe. We would put a table in our room, make dinner, and go upstairs. We did this. I know at least once we put the table in our room.
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, because we couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And we needed
I remember
date.
I remember one of our date nights in our at home that we did the like yoga.
Oh my gosh.
Was that what it was?
Yes.
Yoga? The couples yoga. We just turned on like YouTube or something.
Okay, so we got these little things you like scratch off, and it gives you date ideas. And it was like, look up this YouTube and like do this yoga. And, oh dear Lord.
It was a disaster as far as yoga goes.
But it was funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's one. Should your spouse be your best friend? And the reason I'm asking is because there's sort of this cultural understanding of, yes, they should, and if they're not, something's wrong. Lots of variables here.
There's lots of variables. It's hard because you are. So for me, it would be a natural response for you to be best friends. But then I also know people who just have really other great friends.
Yeah.
And that's not bad either.
No. Even healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be healthy. Yeah, that's a hard one because my first knee-jerk response would be, heck yeah. Like, duh. I mean, you're marrying your best friend, right? Like, that's why you marry him.
Right.
So I would say yes, they should be your best friend in that they should be someone that you want to spend time with. However, I would say not necessarily if that's putting all the pressure on your spouse to have to be your lover and your golfing buddy and your shopping partner and your therapist and all the things.
Right.
Because you don't have anybody else who you can be honest, open, and transparent with.
Right.
Right. That's putting way too much pressure on that person who was never designed to be any of that for you or all of that for you.
Yeah.
So it's yeah. And well, tell me more about that, you know?
Yes, and both. I don't know.
Yeah, best friend doesn't have to mean only friend.
Right. Yes, I do think you should be very close friends.
That's kind of the definition of the word best, if you think about it.
Yeah.
So you would say there's nothing wrong with couples saying that you're my best friend?
No, that seems like that would be normal.
Until there is a problem with it.
Like if you said like, he's not my best friend, I don't share with him, that would be some major red flags.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Kind of along those lines, do you have to like your spouse's friends? We've talked to couples who are like, maybe she's got a best friend and they go over there, but the guy's like, yeah, we don't jive. We don't, got nothing in common. He's hard to talk to.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're friends. I don't necessarily need to be his friend. What do you think?
I think as long as you have other couples that you are friends with,
I
don't think you have to be like love all of your spouse's friends as long as you have a few that are mutual, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I would have no problem you going and hanging out with some guys, but I don't go. I don't. I mean, like I don't. I'm not best friends with their wives.
Yeah. In fact, I think we would say, not that it's impossible that all four of you can't be really great friends. I will say this from our own experience: if all four of you, like she's really good friends with her and he's really good friends with him, that makes it really difficult if that couple has significant marriage problems, or even if they go through a divorce. That's going to make it really difficult on you as a couple, because not only are you going to want to support your friend, you've got to support that marriage or the deteriorating marriage. And it's going to be really difficult on you as a couple having to deal with their issues.
Because you're probably going to want to take sides as well.
Yeah, you might want to take sides. And for example, the guy might be like, well, yeah, I mean, I know why he did that, because she never, did that. And you're like, yeah, but he, and there's the different, all the things.
So what are you saying? It's not healthy, or it is healthy to have?
No. I'm saying if it happens to where you're all really good friends, that's going to be extremely difficult on you as a couple. If that other couple ever has any significant issues in their marriage, especially if they go through a divorce.
Right. It's especially difficult if she's telling you things that she doesn't want you to share. Like,
yeah. Well, we've had that happen. We've had really good friends go through divorce, and we found that it was really hard on us.
Right.
Because we realized, man, we're spending all this time talking about their marriage.
Right.
I don't even know if they're spending this much time talking about their marriage. So we had to be like, okay, hang on. We need to put some boundaries on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying we just know that it makes it really difficult.
Yeah. I think it's healthy to have other married couples that are your friends, that you all four or whatever get along. Or if there's multiple, like 6 of you, 8 of you, whatever. But yeah, it's difficult when people are having issues and you're having to help and get involved, and it gets really difficult.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Here's a good one. Is flirting ever harmless?
With your spouse?
No.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
Talking about others. Is flirting ever harmless, or is it always harmful?
It's always harmful.
Okay. Tell me more.
Like if I was going to flirt with another guy, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems really dysfunctional. Like what else?
I'm just asking because there are people who are like, it's just flirting. Not like I'm going to go sleep with the person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're giving your heart, even if it's a tiny bit, to somebody else.
To me, it reminds me of this question. It reminds me of it's like the adult version of the teenage question about sex. How far is too far anyway?
Yeah.
It's just the adult version of that. Where's the line?
Right.
And that way I can do everything up to the point of crossing the line.
What? I heard this when we were dating early on marriage. What's wrong with looking at the menu? I'm not going to order. I remember that.
Yeah. No.
And I was like, what?
Yeah. So that was, I thought about this story the other day. It was when I was in high school and we were at a track meet. And one of the opposing teams had this very attractive, voluptuous track
Like an adult or a teenager?
As a teenager, she looked way more like a grown adult
okay.
than a small child.
Okay.
And of course, we're all, we're high school boys.
Yeah.
And we're doing kind of gawking a little bit. And we're like, hey, coach, hey, did you check out, that other I don't know what they call track. They're not players. They're athletes.
I don't know.
And, hey, did you check out that other athlete? And he kind of looks over there and he turns his head back and he just starts shaking his head. He's married, by the way. And so we're like, oh, come on, coach. Like, just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu.
Oh, my God.
This is the wisdom of high school boys.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, but when I'm on a diet, I want to eat. And we were just like, gross, coach. Oh, come on. You know what I mean? But yeah. That's kind of a saying, is just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu. Meaning,
but that's kind of like porn too.
Oh, here's another one that was around at the time that I was told. It doesn't matter where you get your appetite as long as you eat at home.
Oh my gosh.
I literally was told that by an adult.
What?
Meaning it doesn't matter
where you get turned on
at.
Where you get turned on
at.
Oh gosh.
As long as you're not stepping out on your wife, it's fine. It's just.
But here's the thing too, but women do it too. There's a lot of books out there.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot.
Yeah.
I just don't, it's not not healthy at all.
I didn't even have a question about that on here. Anyway. Yeah, I would say no. Do I think it's ever harmless? I think it is harmful. It's harmful to your spouse. Yeah. It's harmful to yourself. It's harmful to the other person, right? Because they don't necessarily understand,
right?
Like what you're doing. They can misinterpret what you're doing. I would say this, just in full disclosure, I think we, especially early on in our marriage, we were kind of guilty of this, not necessarily outright flirting, but I remember like early on, I would just be very polite and nice and kind to women.
Yeah.
Because I'm just nice and polite. And it kind of took you pulling me aside being like, hey, I'm not saying be rude to them.
Right.
But you gotta be careful because you don't know their context.
Right.
They might have that controlling spouse that is looking up their location all the time and is controlling their one bank account. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they may interpret what you're doing as
flirting.
You're interested in them.
Right. Well, yeah, because the time that we were married a couple of years, a coworker was having you come to her house and fix things, and it was like, what? And you were just oblivious,
clueless.
And I was like, yeah. So I think then started having the conversation of what are the boundaries? What are like,
yeah. And so, and I remember one time, you were like, you and I, we weren't arguing or anything, but you were just, I guess talking normally to me, but yet another guy would call for some youth related thing or whatever. And when you would answer the phone, you'd be like, hey, how's it going? And I just remember like, man, she's not talking to me that way.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously I don't think she's meaning anything by it, but it was sort of like, well, why does she not talk to me that way? And just little things like that are so easy to be completely clueless about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
We're not saying be rude to people. Okay. We're just saying be careful.
But that is difficult. I kind of remember that situation, but if we were having a difficult conversation, and then I had to respond to somebody else, even if it was a lady, I wouldn't go into that conversation like, what do you want? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like some of that is.
Yeah. Some of that's just what it is.
Normal. Yeah.
But there are people out there who it's not that they don't even think flirting is harmless. It's like a hobby.
Listen, I've had in our lifetime of marriage a couple guys flirt.
Of course you have. They would be idiots not to.
And it's very uncomfortable. And I don't ever want to be around them.
Yeah.
And we've had that conversation with each other. Hey, I feel like she is flirting, or I feel like he is. You need to be careful.
Yeah.
With each other. Like we've had to have those conversations.
Veto power.
Right.
Yeah. If your spouse ever comes to you and says, "Hey, I've got some concerns about this person."
Yeah.
Whether you have concerns with them or not, you better freaking listen.
Yeah.
And you need to respect your spouse enough to, I don't know, change the situation or.
Well, it's just I don't know, be very careful and how you say it, what you're saying, and.
Yeah. Let's take that one step further.
Okay.
Should you tell your spouse if you have a crush on someone else?
I don't. Why would you have a crush on someone else? Like a celebrity or something?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard of.
Yeah. I mean, crush it can mean a lot of different things.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Like if you find someone attractive, or if you have a crush on them, you've been thinking about them a lot, or whatever.
Sure. I mean, that might be a hard conversation, but.
Yeah. I was thinking about that briefly, and I thought, I remember in college, kind of our go-to verse as our group of guys was Job 31:1, which says, "I made a covenant with my eyes not to look lustfully at a woman."
Yeah.
I was thinking about that, and I think there is a difference between noticing a woman and looking lustfully at a woman.
Yeah.
It doesn't say I made a covenant with my eyes never to notice a woman.
Right. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. He's cute or she's pretty.
Right.
And move on with your day.
Yeah.
Now, if you're starting to
there's a switch.
Right.
There's a progression. I think you need to pay attention to those warning signs.
Because I was trying to think out loud here, but if you have a crush on someone else at work or whatever, doesn't that, if you don't do anything about it, wouldn't that just lead to eventually an affair, maybe? Maybe I'm just
What do you mean don't do anything about it? You mean don't recognize it and acknowledge it and.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think potentially it could, right? Yeah, you could find someone attractive, like you said, but then you start to enjoy the attention that they give you. Then you start to seek out that attention.
Right.
You text a little more than usual. You find more reasons to be around them, or you're going to have a meeting with that person, so you dress up just a little nicer than you did yesterday. And then you start looking for reasons to be around them, and then you start keeping things from your spouse.
And that all started with a crush?
All of those are just, they're all warning signs. Nothing has happened technically, but they're all little warning signs along the way that is like, hey, couple that, right? So couple that with a context of someone who is already feeling unloved, unvalued, unseen, unappreciated.
Yeah, that's a hot mess.
And then they're around this person who is showing them a little bit of value.
Right.
I see you.
Right.
Man, that's...
Because it is really hard. If you're in a marriage where your spouse is not seeing you, go have the difficult, I don't know, work on your marriage. I'm not...
Yeah. I don't even remember who told me this. I just remember what they said. And one of the bits of wisdom that they told me was, tell your wife how beautiful she is every day, early. in the day so that if and when somebody else tells her she's beautiful, she can say, thank you.
Yeah, I already know.
My husband already told me that.
Yeah.
And I've tried to make it a point to do that.
Yeah, you do a good job of it.
Because, like I said earlier, to your point, like, I think you're a very attractive woman. A guy would have to be blind not to notice that you're attractive, right? So it doesn't surprise me that there have been and will be people that find you attractive.
Yeah, but I feel like you can be like, oh, she's pretty, and move on with your day and not flirt with them.
Yes, you can.
And then there's some people who, I guess, can't.
Yeah.
I mean, the few guys I have in my brain that I felt very uncomfortable with, they're not in our lives.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about, by the way. Yeah, we've talked about this.
But it's very, very weird to me and very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It makes me want to run away.
Yeah.
So,
let's get real deep here.
Okay.
Who gets the thermostat?
Oh, like the actual thermostat in the house?
Yeah.
That's compromise, man. You got
No. The answer is me. That's the answer. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I have control of it on my phone. That's really difficult because in the winter, I'm always cold.
Yeah.
And you're always like, go put more clothes on. I'm like, I have sweatpants, sweatshirt. Like, what else do I?
Yeah.
Just layer up.
Last question.
Okay.
Is keeping a purchase secret ever okay?
If it's a gift.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
A gift for
the other person.
Your spouse.
Like, why would you want to hide a gift or a purchase other than you knew you shouldn't have purchased it?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. I mean, work it into the rotation, you know? That's why shoe stores have all the extra shoe boxes. It's because the people that shop at the shoe store don't want to bring the box home. They just want to bring the shoes home, work them into the rotation.
I have these things.
So they leave the box there.
Man, I should try that. I mean, I remember doing this when I was in charge of all the finances, but that's because I didn't want to tell you we didn't have money or something, or I would spend too much money here, and so I'd take money out of savings, and those were all not transparent at all.
Yeah.
So there's that side, but if you're just like, I guess why? Like, why are you hiding?
Why? Yeah.
But at this point,
because
we both have access to our checking, obviously. But I have to I give you all of our receipts.
Yeah.
One, because we keep all of our receipts mostly for taxes. But, I don't know.
Slippery slope. I mean, it's easy to justify a $10 purchase.
Yeah.
It's also easy to justify a larger purchase if you know what I'm saying, it's the same.
I guess if you're using a credit card, a check card, it's going out of checking. Seems like you couldn't hide it very well.
There's a theme to all these questions, by the way. And I think it's this: couples desperately want rules.
Mm.
How often should we have sex? How often should we go on a date? Should we have combined bank accounts? Should we sleep in the same bed? As if there was this magical formula.
We just check but just tell me what to do.
Tell me what to do. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Like there was a formula for marriage happiness. They just want to answer, is what we do normal, right? That's a sad benchmark. If that's the way you're living, how about this for a better question? Is this healthy for us?
for you two, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
is what we are doing, is it healthy for us? Is it honoring God? Is it honoring myself? Is it honoring each other?
Right.
Because two couples can practice the same exact behaviors and they can experience completely different outcomes. They can go on the same amount of dates. They can
Yeah. It's
have
hard.
the same rules when it comes to accounts and stuff like that.
You think it's more of a heart issue? And
I do, because a couple can
Communication.
say, hey, we share our location. We know each other's passwords. We don't vacation separately. We never go to bed angry. One couple can say all that, and that can be a sign of a really strong relationship. Another couple can say those same exact things, and it can be a sign of manipulation, abuse, and codependency. It's not about
or zero communication.
Yeah, it's not about are you doing or not doing these things? It's about motive and heart and all the other things, all of those variables we talked about, all those variables that make every one of these simply answered, not so simply answered.
Yeah.
Like, it makes it difficult.
Yeah.
And so we think, and instead of asking, do healthy couples do this or that, maybe we should ask, is what we're doing actually contributing to a healthy marriage? And so that's why we at Marriage Base Camp, we offer assessments that help couples navigate this because when you take one of the assessments that we offer, it's not about assigning your marriage a grade. It's not that at all. It's not like, hey, congratulations, you scored an 87, and so you're inherently better than all those losers that only scored a 60, right? It's about stepping back, getting a wider view of your relationship. So maybe you think money is your problem, but you take an assessment and you reveal that it's actually you're struggling to communicate when you disagree about money.
Right. Those assessments are they get down to the core issues.
Yeah. Maybe you're worried because your marriage doesn't look like somebody else's, but then you discover that you're actually really strong in trust and friendship and connection.
Right.
Your marriage doesn't look like theirs, but you have skills that they don't have.
Right.
Or maybe everything feels like it's going pretty great, but then you take the assessment and it identifies an area that you've actually been neglecting.
Yeah. This has happened to us.
Man, we don't ever fight about anything, so we must be doing great.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, you're avoiding the things that you need to talk about.
And we've taken these assessments over the years ourselves and figured out where we're doing great and maybe some things that we're like, oh, we should probably work on that.
Yes. That's what I love about them, is because they help identify those blind spots.
Mm-hmm. Or what could be problems down the road.
Yeah. They help separate preferences from actual problems. So is this a preference issue or is this an actual issue? Mm-hmm. They help see patterns, and they give you a language for conversations you might not even know how to have.
Right.
And here's the thing about them. They also identify strengths.
Yeah.
They identify the areas that you are doing well in.
Right.
Most couples aren't doing poorly in every area.
Right.
Typically, there's a few that they're doing really well in. And so they help navigate, hey, why and how are we doing really well in these areas? And how can we use the skills that we use in those areas to help us in those other areas? And so at Marriage Base Camp, we're not just looking for what's wrong with your marriage. Right. We actually want to know what's right with it.
Because that's what you build off of.
Yeah, we can work with that.
Right.
Yeah. Because those strengths, they become resources that you can use when you do hit the difficult part of those trails. Mm-hmm. Different things come up. And so think of it as being at a literal base camp, right? So you're on the journey, you're on the trail, you're at base camp. When you're there, when you're at the base camp, right before you head further up that mountain, you're going to check your gear. You're going to check the weather. You're going to look at that map one more time. You're going to figure out where you are and if you're prepared for what's ahead.
Yeah.
That's what a base camp does. So that's what a taking a good relationship assessment can do for you as a couple. It answers, where are we strong? Where are we vulnerable? Where might we be getting off course?
Yeah.
What's the next step? Are we packed enough?
Yeah.
Do we have enough food? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All those things. And so ultimately, we're not trying to tell every couple what a healthy marriage has to look like. Like we said, there's too many variables.
Mm-hmm.
We simply want to help you discover whether the marriage you're building is actually healthy.
Yeah. And the best way you can start that process, I would think, is just to contact us. You can go to marriagebasecamp.com, click free discovery call. Free means free. Now, it doesn't cost you anything to start, but some of these assessments do cost a little bit of money. So we'll figure that out as you walk with us. But we want to come alongside you and help in these assessments, figure out where you are on the trail, like you said. And
yeah. And I would just add, you don't have to be local. I mean, we're here in Omaha.
Yeah.
We love in-person meetings.
They're always better, but
we're kind of old school like that.
Yeah.
But because of the internet, I mean, we don't really have those boundaries anymore. And so that can make up for any distance that there may exist. And so don't think, oh, we live in Florida and so they can't help us. No. Reach out.
Yeah. I've actually done therapy over telehealth before, and it's totally fine. Like,
it's totally fine. It's almost, I mean, it's everywhere now. Like, everybody does it, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, thanks for tuning into the podcast, and hey, reach out, let us know how we can help. So see you next time, guys. Bye.
Welcome to the Base Channel. From Genesis to Revelation, His love is the guide. Every vow, every moment, we lay down our pride. His mercy's the melody, our heart's the refrain. Through sunshine and shadow, our love will remain. This holy matrimony, love wrapped in grace. Honesty the cornerstone, openness embrace. Transparency's the power to make it through. Christ in the center, making all things new.